Previously on Chain Link Theater.
In your universe, there's only one Spider-Man. But there is another universe. It looks and sounds like yours, but it's not. My name's Miles Morales.
Hey, kid. You're like me.
How?
Thank you for choosing Chain Link Theater. Please, turn up your cell phones, grab your own snack, and hold on to your butts! Your feature presentation begins now!
Welcome back to Chain Link Theater, the show where every movie leads us to the next, one actor at a time. I'm Autumn.
And I'm Kyle.
And today we're linking into the Spider-Verse.
That's hard to say.
Yeah.
From Into the Spider-Verse.
into Bumblebee. Thanks to our next link in the chain, Hailee Steinfeld.
Hailee Steinfeld.
Yeah.
Noted pop singer, Hailee Steinfeld, apparently.
Yes. Well,
we knew that first, actually.
yeah. I knew she was a singer first, and then you were like, that's that girl from Hawkeye. And I was like, what?
Well, I think she was a singer first, and then I was like, that's that girl from Bumblebee.
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
Maybe.
years
I don't
ago.
know.
Well, because I watched it on that airplane without you.
Oh.
And then forced you to watch it when we came home.
Yes.
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah. It's a good movie. I like it.
It is a good movie. I like Hailee Steinfeld. She
I do too.
plays, as you alluded to, Kate Bishop
Kate Bishop.
in Hawkeye, and apparently, this has been spoiled for us now, because I just looked at her IMDb, The Marvels.
That is the only thing that's going to get me to want to watch the Marvels.
I think Beast is in it too, actually. But
Which version of Beast?
Kelsey Grammer.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. I mean,
These are
maybe.
the spoilers I know about the Marvels. And,
Interesting.
And they may not be true. Well, this one I just saw on her IMDb, so that one probably is true.
Well,
Yeah, Hailee Steinfeld is a, what would you say, singer first, actress first?
I don't know.
An artist. She's 29. She was born December 11th in 1996. She'll be 30 this year. She was born in Los Angeles, California, as so many stars are. And her first role when she was 13 years old was nominated for an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress
That's crazy.
in True Grit,
I've never seen it.
which Jacob was here this week and reminded us deeply and
That
often
we should have picked True Grit.
that we should have picked True Grit. He was very upset we picked Bumblebee.
Yeah, and then I had to tell him, like, oh, well, I've never seen True Grit, so
Yeah,
either version.
yeah. And then I found out she's in Sinners. Well,
I forgot about Sinners.
our bad.
Yeah. We've never seen it, so.
We've never seen either one of those, and we want to see both of them, but I don't think you knew she was in those.
I knew she was in Sinners after we recorded. I just forgot about it.
Yeah.
And then I did not remember the True Grit thing.
I'd say oops, but this is a good movie.
I love this movie.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
It was great. And to back me up, I went to look up, after we watched the movie, the Rotten Tomatoes rating, which do with that what you will, for every Transformers movie.
Right.
The first Transformers movie is 57%. The second one is 19%,
Yeah.
which is crazy. What's the third one called?
I don't know. Crap.
Dark of the Moon?
Gotta be.
That one is 35%. These are in alphabetical order instead of
Yeah.
release order, so I'm having to look around. And then after that would be Age of Extinction. That's an 18%. Did I say Dark of the Moon was 35?
Yeah.
35. Age of Extinction, the first Mark Wahlberg movie, is 18%. The Last Night with Mark Wahlberg is 16%. Rise of the Beasts has neither Shia LaBeouf nor Mark Wahlberg. So I've never even seen that one.
No. I don't even think I knew about
But that's
it.
a 51%. That's one of the highest ones.
It's pretty good.
And then Transformers 1 has an 89, which everybody loves Transformers 1.
I've never even heard of it.
Do you want to guess? Oh, it's the animated one. You've heard about it. I've been trying to get us to buy it for years.
Oh.
2 years.
For years, both of them.
Yeah. It's animated, and it's a continuation of the animated series as if the 86 movie didn't exist. Or it's a prequel. I don't know. Haven't seen it.
Okay.
So that's an 89. People love that movie. Would you like to guess what Bumblebee is?
I think this should be in the 90s. I love this
The
movie.
90s?
It's great.
Wow. Well, you'd be right.
Yay!
Bumblebee has a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes, Jacob. So stuff it. And watch it because it is available on streaming. And I'm pretty sure you had this streaming service because that's where Star Trek is. It's on Paramount Plus.
He does have Paramount Plus.
There you go. Give it a watch, man. It's only an hour and 54 minutes.
It's great. I liked it.
It's quick. It's fun. It's not super quick, but it's very fun. It's a completely different beast from the
Kelsey
other
Grammer.
6. Kelsey Grammer.
Oh,
Because he's Beast. Very nice.
I like it a lot. I like this movie.
Yeah, Michael Bay's not involved.
He's producer.
Yeah, that means he's not involved.
Yeah.
He gave advice to Travis Knight. He offered to shepherd in the next era of Transformers by acting as producer, but he wanted to step back and let Travis Knight kind of do his thing. Travis Knight was hired because of his work directing Kubo and the Two Strings, which is a stop-motion movie that was nominated for an Oscar.
Okay.
He went on to do the new Masters of the Universe, which Summer swears is great.
Well, she's old.
Jason went to see that actually also and swears it's good.
He's old.
He is old, but he does
Yeah.
not have love for He-Man.
Yeah, I am too busy, and there's a lot of other things I'd rather do with my time right now.
There are a lot of things that we'd rather do with our time than watch Bumblebee.
That's true. That's true. Yes.
But that's what we chose to do. Was I done talking about Hailee? She's married to Josh Allen. But we'll make this about her, not Josh Allen. He lost the NFC playoff championship, AFC championship game this year to get into the Super Bowl. And there were pictures of her afterwards celebrating because she's a Broncos fan.
Yeah. I love that.
It's amazing. She had a Broncos. I think she took it off during the game, and then after they won, she put it back on and was partying up. Not drinking though. She was pregnant at the time. They welcomed their first daughter together in April.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Cool.
She's
And I like
in-
her music too.
Her music is great too. Yeah, I have quite a few songs saved. My favorite one is Cruise. Your favorite one?
Capital letters.
Capital Letters.
Or Most Girls.
Most Girls is great. Back to Life is in this movie. It's great. But she's also in Ender's Game, which I've never seen, but I love that book. And she's in Spider-Verse, which we came
Obviously,
from.
yeah.
She's in the Charlie's Angels reboot, but it doesn't look like it plays a large role. And there's that spoiler for the Marvels.
Yep.
So, on to Bumblebee, Travis Knight, written by Christina Hodson, who was an intern at, what was the name of that company that was building this? Hasbro, the Transformers people.
Yeah.
And they got a whole team of their writers in a room together for an entire day and asked for pitches. They could give them prep time, obviously. And she came up with this one.
Okay.
And this was the one they picked. And then they asked her to go home and write it. And she came back with a full script. This was like her first ever script. And they liked it so much that they didn't bring in even anybody to fix it.
Oh, wow.
They just
It's impressive.
gave her full writing credit. The entire movie is hers. She went on to do Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. And she was the first draft writer for The Flash. The Flash, if we ever get to, was a freaking mess.
I liked it.
But I'm talking about the creative process.
Oh, okay.
It took them so long to get that movie made and so many different writers. That'll be interesting for my section of the show.
Yeah.
One day if we cover that, but not today. The composer, I thought the music here was pretty good, but the actual soundtrack of the songs they picked was, whoa, I hit the mic, overshadowed it.
Yeah.
The 80s music
There's a lot of 80s
was a lot more important. He's from V for Vendetta, like Everest, Pride and Prejudice, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Did I say his name? Dario Marianelli.
It's a great name.
That is a great name. Michael Bay's only piece of advice was, if I can find it, I wrote it down. Oh, he said to Travis Knight, remember the movie you intended to make and protect it at all costs. And then he stepped back.
Okay.
So that's cool because Travis was a huge Transformers fan and lobbied to get this movie made and made a good enough pitch that they said, okay, do your thing. And he corrected a lot of the criticisms of Michael Bay's, that they don't have a lot of heart in terms of...
You also can't tell who's fighting
the
who.
human stories. That's exactly my next point. You can't tell who's fighting who, especially in 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Michael Bay remedied some of it in last night. I didn't watch the 6th one. But all of these characters have bright colors, like they're cartoon characters. Do. Yeah. You can even recognize them from the 1986 cartoon we watched because they look so much like them. And the character designs they look like toys.
They do.
Instead of space robots. It's great.
It's great.
I love that about it. They give it a budget of $135 million. It made $468 almost total, which is a profit of $333 million.
So it did a good job.
So highest rated Transformers movie came out 8 years ago, and they just stopped.
I wonder why.
Me
It was
too.
good.
This one kind of ends with I don't know how many of our listeners don't watch the movie.
Yeah.
And kind of experience with it with us as you go along through the plot. But spoilers for the end, they don't really set it up for a sequel.
I feel like they kind of do, though.
They leave it open,
They leave it pretty open where you could have easily had a sequel.
but not really with Charlie.
I think you could have.
You could have, but you would have to do a little bit of finagling.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't have Paramount Plus, you can rent it on whatever service you do have for $3.99.
Yeah.
Do I have anything else? Do you have anything else?
No.
Shall I read the back of the box?
Go for it.
Do you want to apologize for being late?
Oh, yeah, we're late. This week was crazy. Apologies.
Yeah. We had a bunch of family
visits and then,
one planned and one out of nowhere.
yep. So
And-
it's been very busy. And it was my last week of work, so I had
And it was your
meetings.
last week of work and another death in the family. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nuts.
Nuts is true. But we're back. We might be back to regular scheduling next week.
I would hope so.
I would think.
I would hope so.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
My dad's still going to be here for a minute, so
Yeah.
We'll
We're going to
see.
have to just get our shit out as quickly as possible.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me get to this. The back of the box says Cybertron has fallen. When Optimus Prime sends Bumblebee to defend Earth, his journey to become a hero begins. Charlie Watson, a teenager trying to find her place in the world, discovers and repairs the battle-scarred robot who's disguised as a Volkswagen Beetle. As the Decepticons hunt down the surviving Autobots with the help of a secret agency led by Agent Burns, Bumblebee and Charlie team up to protect the world in an action-packed adventure that's fun for the whole family.
Yeah. All right, so we open on Cybertron. The Transformers, the Autobots, are under attack. Optimus Prime is looking for B127, and then B rolls up and is talking, so that's really weird. We get a shot of like Starscream. The Autobots have to escape because they're losing ground. So it's basically the Transformers, the movie, the 1986.
Pretty much.
That's what's happening.
It's straight up Peter Cullen, too.
Yeah, it's literally just the beginning of that movie with the Autobots leaving.
Apparently the voice of Bumblebee was Dylan O'Brien. Do you know that name?
Kind of?
I think he might be in Maze Runner.
Then no.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Somebody
I don't
out there
know.
might know.
But so the Autobots are escaping, and then like Optimus is telling B like, you need to go because we need to look for other Autobots, and then he tells B to go set up a base on Earth, protect Earth at all costs, because if the Decepticons find the base, then they'll come and destroy Earth. So don't do that. And then Optimus is like, I'm going to stay behind and buy time for all of you to escape. I was probably crying through this whole scene.
Yeah.
I love Optimus Prime.
This
and he's
was
never
really
in the
well
movies.
directed. We've never seen any great Cybertron stuff live action.
No, it looked really cool.
This is awesome. This is better than that 1986 movie.
Yeah. No, it's great.
No, it wasn't.
This didn't have Dinobots.
That's
How
true.
dare you.
It did have You Got the Touch, though.
You got the touch. Yeah, it did. So we are in 1987 Earth,
So that was the 86 movie.
Yeah, so it was the 86 movie. And then we have some guys walking around a forest shooting a man, and it's like, oh my God, but don't worry, it's just airsoft. It's like a
Paintballs,
training
actually.
mission.
Yeah.
He didn't have any paint on his face when he was shooting that guy.
Not his face. He had paint on his vest.
I didn't care. So I guess I didn't pay
Okay.
attention to that. So a guy loses, and then we see John Cena, and John Cena's like, "Oh, I'm gonna keep shooting this guy." Stupid.
The never seen 17. Jonathan Cena.
Jonathan Cena, John Cena.
And you start to say what? Every time he did that retirement tour, that guy said the never seen 17 because he has 17 world championships.
Why is it called the never? Because you can't see him?
Because no one has ever had 17 belts.
Oh.
He has the most
He has the most?
in his fake sport.
And then they get kayfabe, bro. Anyway, so and then John Cena just has like a whole scene where he's just shooting this upside down man in the face, saying that it's an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so then they notice that
We started to watch the outtakes though, and it was that scene, and it was even longer and even worse.
and so we were like, never mind, we don't need to see anymore.
Yeah, we turned them off.
I'm cringing to outer space right now. So they notice something crashing into Earth, and so they all take cover, and then John Cena is like, you need to send help because we just got napalmed. Why the hell are you dropping napalm on your own people? And then the guy on the phone's like, we're not. And then it's like, what?
And then a giant yellow robot stands up.
And just stares at him. And what I personally love about all this is John Cena does not move.
Chain.
He just stands there until the military actually shows up, and then he moves.
Yeah.
So that's smart.
Yeah, you were complimenting him. Yeah.
Because he was just like, well, I would die.
I might die
I
immediately.
might die. So Bumblebee's just staring at them, and then the military all shows up, clearly armed. So he runs, and they start chasing him. He transforms into a little Willy, little cute Jeep.
Jeep Willie, yeah.
Yeah.
Willies.
And then he's clearly trying to get away, and this
They're shooting at
being
him.
humanity
America.
are immediately shooting at this thing when it has shown no signs of aggression
Nope.
whatsoever.
It literally runs. It's his first reaction.
It's running away from you, trying not to hurt you.
and they're
then-
firing 50 cals at it.
Yep, and then they're like, he's running for a mine. B is, and then they run him over with a military vehicle, and then B says, "Please, this is a mistake. I don't want to hurt anyone." And then they're like, "All right, let him cook."
Yeah, they do. They're like, okay.
And then Starscream shows up, and John Cena, I keep wanting to say China. John Cena's like, who called in the Air Force? And he's like, that's not the Air Force.
That is kind of cool though, because they see it coming in from far away.
Yeah.
And as it gets closer, B's like, that is not the Air Force.
Yeah. And it's Starscream.
Apparently not.
Oh.
Yeah, I looked
Who
up
was
who's
it?
the voice of Starscream. He's not in it's Blitzwing,
I'm going to say it's Starscream.
who was generic Starscream in the 86 one.
Why do you need a generic Starscream when this is...
We covered
Name
all this
brand.
in the 86 one. They're replacements because they weren't selling toys anymore. They made a bunch of new characters to sell new toys.
Anyway, in all my notes, it says Starscream. So Starscream
He
shows
looks
up.
and talks and acts just like Starscream.
Yeah, and then he bombs them. And so then B starts fighting, apparently not Starscream.
Yeah.
And then he stabs Starscream in the back to like turn off his wings or whatever. I don't really know. It's a fight scene. You know how I'm not good with those.
That
They're
is what
like,
happens.
They're flying up like a mountain, and then Starscream is like asking B like, where are your friends hiding? And B says, I'll never talk. And then Starscream says, well, let's fix that, and
Not
stabs
Starscream.
him in the throat.
Yeah. Pretty cool action scene because you can tell who's who, first off,
Yeah.
despite the fact that Bumblebee is hanging on for dear life.
Yeah.
So they're like attached to each other because Bumblebee cannot fly.
No. No. And then he throws him off a cliff, and I'm like, you're not going to get the information like that, bro.
Yeah. This
You might
is
have like
literally
let
the
him
worst
keep
course
his
of action
vocal cords
you
for
could
a
have
little
taken.
bit, but all right, all right. And so then, right before Starscream like kills Bumblebee, Bumblebee like shoots shoved
Starscream.
one of he shoves not Starscream's own rocket onto Starscream and then blows it up.
He does.
And then he's close enough to the explosion, so now he has like an error code that we keep flashing to that says memory core failing. And then he like walks away, leaving John Cena to just look at him being like, you motherfucker, even though he didn't do anything.
He didn't.
And then the last thing B sees right when he's shutting down is a VW bug on a beach. And then it fades.
Yeah.
Then we cut to Hailee Steinfeld waking up and greeting the photo of her dead dad. But that's it pretty much.
Yeah.
That's pretty much her whole backstory is that her dad's dead.
Yes.
That's it.
Right.
And so her mom is remarried. Her Stepdad seems like he's trying his best
Yeah.
to be, I don't know, nice.
Yeah.
To this surly 18-year-old.
Right. Until
Yeah.
the birthday present.
Yeah, that's stupid. Anyway, so then Charlie walks in and throws away all of her own diving trophies. And then her mom's like, "You're going to regret doing that." And then she's like, "You know what you could get me, Mom, is a fucking car." And her mom's like, "I don't have any money." And she's
like, "Oh my God, this again."
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's her 18th birthday, by the way. So she must have been begging for this 2 years.
Yeah. It's not her birthday yet. This is the day before. But
I know.
yeah. And then she has like a little brother. This is all we have, is that she's like just a surly teenager who hates everyone.
Yeah.
There you go. So, and then I did think it was dumb though that then she asked for a car. Her mom says no. And then her mom's like, "But you need to take your brother to school." And she's like, "How the fuck am I going to take him to school?" And she's like, "Well, you just need to follow him on your moped to make sure he doesn't get kidnapped."
Jesus.
What? Anyway, so she works at Hot Dog on a Stick.
Does that mean something to you?
There used to be a hot dog on a stick in our hometown.
Did there?
Yeah.
No, I never saw that.
In the food court.
Oh.
Like
Nothing.
on this side of the food court.
It's not clocking to me.
Across from Sbarro's. What are you talking about? I can't believe that. All right. Anyway. Yeah, we used to go to Hot Dog on a Stick all the time.
Huh.
All right.
Wow.
Wow. So anyway, and then some boy's going over to talk to her, and then she's like, "Can't talk to you." And he's like, "Oh, okay." Because he clearly has a crush on her, and he's trying to work up the courage to talk to her. And then she just runs into some random kid. I don't remember Hot Dog on a Stick doing table service, so I don't know why she was walking anything to anyone for this scene.
Yeah.
Is why.
Yeah.
And then we get the classic 80s bullying, like, "Your dad's dead," and "How dare you run into me," and all that
Yes.
stupid stuff. So
It is dumb.
and then they just walk away, and she's like, that weird white guy took off his shirt, and now I'm sad I'm wearing this adorable outfit from Hot Dog on a Stick.
It is adorable outside of the hat.
The hat is a lot, but it's adorable other than that.
Right.
Yeah, and they keep being like, "Oh, you have a job?" It's like,
Yeah.
God, what is this? So then she goes to some car shop, and then we find out that she's like super good at fixing cars.
She's so good at cars.
Yeah.
She cars all over the place.
She cars all the freaking time, y'all.
She does.
Like, if y'all have anything about carring cars, she's got you.
Yeah. And if you thought you carred,
You don't.
no
bro.
one cars.
No
like
one
Charlie.
cars like Charlie does. And she's not like the other girls because she cars so hard and she wears rock and roll t-shirts.
She
So,
does.
I mean, jealous. So anyway, she goes to take it's like basically one of those places, like a salvage yard where you can take parts off of a car and then like try to use them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those places sound hot and dirty, and I don't want to go there.
They are.
No, I
Yeah.
don't want to do that. There's no trees there.
No, there are not.
I feel like if there were trees, I could go.
Yeah.
I hate the sun.
Yeah, those places are awful.
Yeah. So she pulls some stuff off. She's trying to fix like her dad's old Corvette, I think. And then she knocks over a bunch of boats. But then she sees that there's a VW bug just hanging out there.
Dude, she accidentally bumps into a boat and it starts a domino effect and knocks over another boat, which knocks over another boat, which bumps into a tarp that slightly pulls up to perfectly reveal the headlight of a yellow Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah.
It's kind of goofy.
And then she's just like, "Oh my gosh." And then there are bumblebees living in the fender of this Beetle. I wonder what that's about. And she immediately falls in love, which honestly, so would I if I got into a Volkswagen that had like a Autobot symbol in the
Yes.
middle of the horn.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I know what this is.
Yeah. She's never seen the cartoon, apparently.
I don't know if I would. I'd probably be like, you know what? I don't want to die.
You wouldn't recognize the Autobots logo?
I would recognize the Autobots logo, but I don't want to hang out with an Autobot. I've seen the movies.
Oh, yeah.
It's bad news.
They all live.
I can't run. I
can
can't
run.
do this. Like, if I saw like climb that and save the day, I'd be like, we're all dead. That's fine. I'm not doing it.
You even have history as a swimmer, so you could do the high dive thing.
I could.
For your
The
heroic
high
moment.
dive is completely different than swimming.
I know,
could
but
swim
you
somewhere.
do it off a low point.
I mean, I could try. I can do like one of those, like, what is it called? A needle?
Yeah.
You just put your legs together. I can do that one.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I can do. But anyway, so she falls in love with the car. She turns the key, and then we see some signals launch into the stratosphere. She doesn't see them, just us. Okay. And then we see this Autobot named Cliffjumper, and he has to continually say his name because he has to tell us who he is before he dies. Because nobody cares.
He says it a lot.
He keeps being like, my name is Cliffjumper, and I'm not going to tell you anything. He's like, my name is Cliffjumper. I'm an Autobot. That's pretty much all he keeps saying.
My name is Cliffjumper. I'm an Autobot, available at Toy Story Near You for $19.99.
I'm really cool. I mean, they're not showing it in this movie, but I am cool. So the Decepticons are clearly looking for Optimus Prime. And then Cliffjumper gets the communication from B, which is like, what song was it? It was a song that played.
Yeah, well, sure was.
Yeah, don't remember. And then the Decepticons are like, no, well, now we know where B is, so we're heading to Earth. And Cliffjumper's like, no.
Was
and
it All Out of Love?
What's that?
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you.
I think it might have been.
Maybe.
That's a good song.
I talked over you getting him murdered.
He gets chopped in half.
Yeah. Hopefully the toy does that.
Dang.
Hopefully that's its special feature.
Dang. Cliffjumper is dead.
He was in the 86 movie. He's one of the replacement toys.
Well, yeah.
Who cares?
Who cares? But this is, I mean, it's important.
Sure.
This is all important. It was really sad. And then Charlie buys her parts and goes home, and she's talking to the old guy, and she's like, the old guy who owns the shop.
Yeah.
And she's like, basically he's treating her like the guy from the bookstore, kind of, in Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're still here, kind of an energy.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I don't need to listen to Alf.
Yeah.
Listen to it. Why was Alf so big in the 80s? My grandparents watched it all the time. They had a stuffed Alf behind their chairs in their house.
Doesn't Alf mean alien life form?
Yeah.
So that's a little nod at Bumblebee.
Also, so that you know you're in the 80s.
Yeah. And she says, where did you get that beetle? And he ignores her because he has to figure out what happened to Alf.
Yeah, he's like, get out of here.
And then he says something about how it doesn't matter because the Russians are going to kill us.
Yeah.
Because of the Cold War.
Yeah. Fun times. And so she tries to put the new part on her vet when she gets home. It doesn't work out. So then she's like crying, and she's like talking to her dead dad, and is like, I can't do this without you. And then she walks into her house, and her family's happy because they don't know that she's upset. And so then she holds that against them.
Yeah. I get that, though. If you're when you get in your own head.
Yeah, but
like if you're ever grieving and you walk outside.
Oh, and everybody
else is just moving
lives
on.
are just going on like nothing
but
happened.
her own family's doing that.
Yeah,
that'd be tough.
Yeah, but they don't know that you're grieving right now. And if you had
but
come
they
up and
should
talked,
be grieving. I don't know how
well,
recently
only their
he died,
mom.
but
Well, it has to be.
Is that kid Ron's?
I'm guessing that kid is Ron's.
Okay, the son.
Yeah, so because I'm guessing her little brother is Ron's, and I'm guessing her dad's been gone. I don't know, for a while. I would assume.
He's from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. He is Wimpy Kid.
Oh, that kid?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
But, you know, I get it. So the next day, it's Charlie's birthday, and then her mom gives her a helmet to wear on her moped.
With flowers on it.
Yeah, which is not her aesthetic at all.
That is 7-year-old girl stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the stuff you get a girl before she's decided who she is.
Yeah. It's the blanket, like, walking down the girl aisle, quote unquote, at Walmart.
Yes.
Like, that's what that is.
Yeah.
So that's fun. And then her stepdad, though, gives her a book called Smile for a Change.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. This is why, I mean, like, I feel like the way my parents did birthdays is elite.
I do too.
My parents have always, I've never gotten a gift for my birthday from my parents. They always would take us out of school for the day. And it was the 90s, so it didn't matter. But you got to ride in front with Dad, and you got to pick everywhere you went. They gave you cash money to spend, and then you just got to go wherever you wanted, spend your money. You didn't have to pay for lunch, obviously, or breakfast, but you got to pick everywhere you went, unless Dad had to go to a hardware store. But that's what you did for the day.
And they did that for all the married-ins.
Yeah, you're the only one who actually goes.
I'm 40. You're almost 40, and they still do it.
Do not say I'm almost 40. I'm almost 38.
Yeah. You're
Thank
almost
you.
40.
I'm almost 38 years old.
Yeah, late 30s.
You're about to be 41.
Yeah. I'm not denying that. I just said I'm 40.
I know, but I just need
You're
a
in your
couple
late
more.
30s.
I still have 2 whole birthdays before I hit my 40s.
31 through 3 is early 30s. 34 through 6 is mid 30s. 37 through 9,
Okay.
late 30s.
I'm not ready for the 40s talk yet. My brother's not even 40 yet. Like, give me a second.
If 30 was like a grade in school, you'd be a 30 plus.
Okay. Yeah. All right. This might be the
Anyway,
last
your parents
podcast.
still do that, and it's great.
It is great. I love it.
I love it. It's one of my favorite days of the year.
Because then you make sure you get what you want. I look forward to it all the time.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so much fun.
My taste has gotten so expensive that I only get like 2 things anymore.
My taste has gotten so expensive that I just walk around Target and go, oh my God, how do people buy stuff?
Yeah. I buy like 2 games, and I'm like, okay, let's go to McDonald's.
I usually have like birthday money saved, like what I do, because like the thing is, Dad won't give you your birthday money. So if you don't, or at least for me, if I don't spend it that day, he'll take it back.
He hands it to me immediately.
Oh, see, I make him carry it because I prefer to like get up to the checkout and
That's
be
a
like,
daughter
Dad, pay
thing.
for this.
Yeah.
But I'm the only one who does that because Summer carries her own money too. And I personally just love getting to checkouts and moving out of the way as an adult.
You you love torturing your dad.
I do. I do. But anyway, so that's how I prefer to do birthdays. That she goes back to the shop and she's like, I'm buying this Beetle. And she's like, I want to take it. And if I can get it running, can I have it? And he's like, that's just me giving you a free car. And she's like, well, if I can get it running and I take it, I will work here every day for a year. Like I will work, I'll clean your bathrooms, I'll clean the oil off the ground, I will clean everything. And then he's like, we're not hiring, but you can have it.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
She says you're disgusting bathrooms. And then after he says
He's
happy
like,
birthday,
Yeah.
he says, and my bathrooms are gorgeous.
They're gorgeous. They're not, I bet.
They're not.
But he gives her the car, and then we get a little montage of her fixing up the car in the salvage yard, and then she gets it started, and then she drives by, and one of the guys who's standing there is like, "That is not safe," and he's like, "Yeah, but she's happy."
Yeah.
So
he
it's
goes,
fine.
it's a death trap, but she's happy. And they smile and wave. I swear he gave that to her because he's like, what beetle?
I feel like he's like, "What beetle?
What are you talking
What are you talking about?"
This is a boatyard.
Yeah, I don't know what you're even talking about. So she gets it home, and then this is where I don't know what happens because she parks Bumblebee, and then what I assume is his dick falls out of the bottom
Some robot part falls out.
of the bottom of him.
He's all folded up in there.
Yeah,
It's his arm.
probably.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys can look it up yourself and figure out what part you think it is. And then she crawls underneath to see where it came from, and then finds his face, and then he wakes up, and it's pretty cool because then he just like transforms and stands up
Well, she's still laying
while
there.
she's still laying there on her like what's it called, a creepy crawly?
I wouldn't call it a creepy crawly.
What's it called?
It's a crawler.
I thought it was called a creeper.
Some of them could be called creepers too.
Creepy crawlies. And so then he gets his head caught in a kite while she's trying to like run away. And then he hides in the corner of the room, and she's like, oh, actually, he's just like terrified.
Yeah.
And then her mom tries to come in, and she sees the car because he transformed back into a car. And then she's like, Mom, get out of here.
Yeah, they kind of play it cute because she's like, "What the hell is that?" And she's like, And then it turns around and it's the car again. She's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
it's a car."
It's a car.
She's like, "What the hell? You mean it's a car? Why do you have a car?"
Yeah. And she's like, it's my car. And she's like, you have to tell me stuff.
Yeah,
And it's like, I don't, though, because I'm 18. But
I
anyway.
like Pam Adlon
I do, too.
from she's from Louis, but she also has her own show.
Pam.
According to Pam or something,
Something like that.
something
I
like
don't
that.
know. Yeah. So Mom comes in, leaves, and then Charlie and B are alone again, and B stands up and then hides, and she tells him that she's not going to hurt him, and then he puts his face in her hands.
This is my favorite Bumblebee design,
Yeah.
car-wise and robot-wise, with the huge feet
Yeah.
to make him look like a toy that could actually stand up on a
Yeah.
shelf. And he's got the bright blue eyes that are so expressive. He looks amazing.
He does. And then she's like, can you understand me? And he's like, yeah. And then she tells him her name, and then they're best friends now. Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so then we see a trailer park, and some guy named Roy is trying to get his wife to come back in. And she's like, you tried to sleep with my sister. And he's like, tried.
He says, unsuccessfully.
Yeah, that's what he's
And she says, you're unsuccessful at everything.
Yeah, and then he also spent all of their house down payment on a new car, which is
You
what?
could tell. As it came in on the establishing shot, there was this badass, pristine condition Plymouth Roadrunner with all sorts of modifications done to it, and they're in a trailer.
Yeah.
that is
Behind a
clearly
gas
falling
station.
apart behind
Yeah.
a gas station that is also closed.
Yeah, and so they see the Decepticons coming, and he's like, "Oh, don't hit my car!" And I'm like,
Stands
"What
in
do
front
you?
of it.
What do you think that an asteroid would? Do you think you could stop an asteroid?"
Apparently,
He's an idiot.
yes.
And then the Decepticons crash in front of them and steal his car, and then they pop Roy.
They do.
They Autobot and roll out, Decepticon and roll out, I
Transform
guess.
and roll out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they stand up in front of him, and then one of them kills him.
Yeah.
And then says, "I like the way they pop," and then they leave.
These are apparently, according to IMDb, I don't think they ever say this, shatter and drop kick.
Okay, good, because I do not have their names.
I don't
anywhere in
think
my
it ever
notes.
comes up, but they are voiced by Angela Bassett from Black Panther
Yeah.
and 100 other things. I'm sure she's got Oscar
what's
nominations.
that? M is for murder, or what's that? She's on a show. Anyway, go on.
How to
Maybe
Get Away
she's
With?
Not. Maybe that's not her, actually.
Oh.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think that's her.
Angela Bassett has an Oscar
Bassett.
at least nomination, maybe win for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We'll find out when we get there on
Who's
Patreon.
the one in Fences? Who's in Fences?
That is Viola Davis.
That's who's in the show I'm talking about.
Oh.
How to Get Away with Murder.
I think Viola Davis is the Suicide Squad lady.
Yes, she
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
So, no, it's Angela Bassett from Wakanda Forever. She plays T'Challa's
Mom.
auntie or mom.
Mom.
It would be Killmonger's auntie.
Yeah.
Dropkick is Justin Theroux,
Who is that?
famous for dating Jennifer Aniston, but he wrote Iron Man 2 and
Interesting.
Tropic Thunder.
I think they got married, actually.
Oh,
And then the divorce.
famous for divorcing Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah. So the next day, Charlie goes out to the garage and Bee is missing because her mom apparently took her car to take the dog to the vet, which confuses me because it's her car. Why
Yeah.
are you taking you take your own fucking car?
She can't. They have one car. The Otis is the name of the kid. Said that Ron had needed the station wagon for a job interview.
I thought he said something about vomit.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, it's still not my problem.
What? Oh, the dog being sick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she has to chase down her mom. And while she's walking out, the kid from work who was trying to introduce himself tries to introduce himself again because he also lives across the street. And so she chases down the car on her moped. And while she's behind the car, Bee starts waving at her out of the trunk.
She's like, stop. None of that robot
Oh,
junk.
is the trunk back there or is that the engine?
Engine.
Yeah. Starts waving at her and she's like, stop it. Stop. And then he like starts playing with the dog through the back window.
Yeah.
And she's like, you have to stop. And then she pulls over. She gets her mom to pull over. And then she tells her mom, like, I'm just so worried about the dog. How did you leave without me? And she was like, you don't like this dog.
Yeah. She just said in the previous scene, that's Otis's dog.
Yeah. And then she says to her mom, who is a nurse, she's like, you're not good under pressure or something in emergencies. And she's like, I'm a nurse. And then she's like, let me drive anyway.
She's like, but not of animals.
Not of animals, move over. And so then we see John Cena, who is now the head of the car finding unit, I guess.
Yeah. The
And
CFU.
They get a report of the cars that pop people were seen in Texas. So Charlie takes Bee to the beach to talk to him about how dangerous it is for, like, if someone finds him, and they do a couple of trial runs of how if he sees anyone who's not Charlie, he needs to transform back into a car.
Yeah.
And so it's actually a pretty cute little scene.
It is.
John Cena makes a roadblock to talk to the Decepticons who are driving when they can also, we find out later, transform into flying vehicles.
They fly onto the road and then turn into cars. And then when they get to the roadblock, turn into robots.
And so,
Which is what's known as a triple changer, apparently, in Transformers lore.
oh my gosh. And then the Decepticons tell the humans that they're the goodies and that Bee is the baddie. And then the humans are like, that sounds right.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we want access to all of your satellites so we can find the bad guy hiding on your planet. And the humans are like, okay,
Okay.
all right. And then the red eyes and the whole body language of these two Decepticons, it wasn't enough of a warning
Nope.
at all. So Charlie and Bee are like taking a walk, and then Charlie tries to fix Bee's voice box thing. And then she accidentally plays a message from Optimus, and then Bee remembers a little bit of who he is, but the message is mostly destroyed. It's like it's basically like, Bee, you're supposed to be doing shit.
Yeah.
And then Bee's like, what?
I don't know. I don't know this man.
I don't know who that is. And then Bee apparently really likes the last scene in Breakfast Club with the fist. There you go.
Yeah.
And then he accidentally plays one of Charlie's home videos of her dad, and she's like, don't ever touch it again. Yeah. And he's like, you said I could watch whatever movie I wanted.
She did.
So
all of the VHS tapes over there were blank.
Specify. Okay. Yeah. So then she replaces his radio with a better one so he can control it to communicate.
And they have a cute scene of rejecting music.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't like the Smiths. He
joined the club.
And then he doesn't like being rickrolled.
Yeah, they play a Smiths song, which she picks out, which she's wearing a Smiths shirt.
Yeah.
She loves the Smiths because every cool indie girl in the 80s does, apparently, and indie boy. And he spits it out, and then she puts in, what's that song called?
Never Gonna Give You
Up by Rick Astley.
Yeah.
And he spits it so hard it hits the wall and breaks.
It's a good song.
It is a good song. Actually.
Honestly, that's it
got ruined, but it's still good.
It's still good.
Yeah.
Still a good song. But then we see the kid who's been trying to introduce himself is working up the courage outside to introduce himself to her. And then inside, Charlie and Bee have a really tender bonding moment talking about her dead dad. And then we go, this is a lot of back and forth. So the military is having a discussion about whether or not they should give the Decepticons access to all of our satellites. And then John Cena says, they literally call themselves the Decepticons.
That's not throwing up any red flags.
But somehow he loses the argument, and then they give them complete access to everything.
One of my favorite lines
in
movie history. They call
themselves the Decepticons.
Why are we helping them?
Yeah. I love that. And so the kid across the street knocks on her garage door once and then just barges in when he's never met this girl before.
Yeah.
Who does that?
That's inappropriate.
What would have made more sense is if her door, him knocking on it had, I don't know, if we'd had a couple of scenes that her door doesn't shut properly.
Yeah.
But no, who would do that to a person you do not know?
He knocks and says his name, or says that. Does he say anything?
No, I think he knocks and then opens it and says, hey, I'm from across the street or something like that.
Yeah, you're right. He knocks and immediately grabs the handle.
And opens it. Yep. No one would do that. That's insane.
Yeah.
So anyway.
And then he sees a giant yellow robot standing there who sees him and is startled and turns into a car.
Yep. Turns into a car. And then he says his name is Memo. And then Charlie's like, nice to meet you, Memo. If you ever tell anyone what you saw, I'll run you over with my car. And then she's like, Jesus. And she's like, yeah. Yeah. So now Charlie is driving around with Memo and tells him to take his shirt off because she's like, look how good. I don't even need to drive. And so she blindfolds her. It's kind of funny because she's like, I'll give it back to you. And then she blindfolds herself and then stands up.
And he's covering up his self.
It's hilarious. This kid who plays Memo is great.
He's amazing.
I love him.
He's on the news channel in Spider-Man Homecoming.
He is.
He's one of those news anchors. We just watched that today too.
Yeah, we did.
While we were behind. And he's great in both of those roles.
He's hilarious.
I don't think he's in anything else. He needs to be in so many more things.
He needs to be in so many more things. His comedic timing is fantastic.
It is.
So she stands up out of the sunroof and then pulls Memo to stand up with her. And then his shirt blows off of her head. And then she's like, oh, you're not going to get that back, actually. So the Decepticons, the humans are impressed because the Decepticons are making a worldwide web of information.
In 87.
And then John Cena is talking because there's a guy from Fast and Furious who's downstairs who's championing this relationship with the Decepticons.
The guy from Fast and Furious.
I don't know.
I think the actor's name is John Ortiz. He plays Braga in Fast and Furious 4, who's the man orchestrating the entire plot.
Yes.
Yeah, which he returns in future movies too. Wow. So, yeah. He is the guy in, I believe, Furious 7, where Paul Walker says, you're lucky these bars are between us. Oh. And then the bars slide out of the way immediately.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's such a good scene.
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't watched.
God.
I don't rewatch those. I mean, I would, but
Well, I think his name's John Ortiz. Whose turn is it next?
I think my turn. But
Okay.
so he's like super excited that the Decepticons are like controlling all the telephones and stuff like that. And then John Cena is talking to the general, and he's like, this is a weird
This is
guy.
a weird guy. That's word for word what he says.
This is a weird guy.
Does he not seem weird to you?
And the general's like, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, he literally goes, yeah.
I mean, yeah. And so we find out that the Decepticons are looking for a specific heat signature that Autobots and Decepticons give off. And then the general's like, which I think is kind of smart, but also kind of dumb, because the general's like, well, what they're giving away is a way to track them all down. So we're going to kill all of them after they find this guy.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're on John's side, I guess, but good luck, because you fired at one with 50 cal turrets for like 2 minutes
happened.
straight, and nothing happened to him.
Yeah, the only thing that took that one out
Was another
Transformer.
Yeah.
Okay. So Charlie and Memo pull up on a group of classmates, and they pull up like this is not a spot that's usually populated, and they're like, oh, what's going on here? And then if it had been me, I would have put my car in reverse and left.
Immediately.
Once I recognized people that I knew, I would be like, oh, hell no.
I bet B wouldn't have let her. Judging
none
by
of
what he
his
does with the door
business.
here in a second.
Yeah. So they're cliff jumping apparently, and Bumblebee.
Cliffjumper's dead.
So they like. What?
Cliffjumper died at the beginning of the movie.
He did.
Yeah.
Cliff jumper is dead. That's why she reacts like this. So they're cliff jumping, and then the guy who likes to be shirtless, I literally don't know this kid's name.
No one
There's
does.
just some white guy who likes to be shirtless.
White high school quarterback looking dude.
Yeah, and they keep being like, oh, he's shirtless, and it's like,
I
he
guess.
should probably put it back on.
Yeah.
I think it's fine if he, you know what, he needs to probably wear one of those rash guards.
Yeah.
I don't know. But Bumblebee starts playing like, you got the touch.
Yeah. Literally.
You got the power.
And then literally opens the door to bump her forward.
And bumps her forward. And then the shirtless kid jumps. And the CG for this jump is shit. Because it makes it look like the cliff is all of 5 feet high.
I wonder if it wasn't even CG and it was just a bad shot and he literally only jumped off of something 5 feet tall.
It was just so bad.
It shows him from a bird's eye view run to the edge of the cliff and just leap. Not Assassin's Creed style though, like cannonball style. And he lands in like 2 seconds in the water.
it was weird. And then Charlie, it's her turn to go, but I guess her dad died cliff jumping or something.
No.
So she doesn't want to.
I don't know why she doesn't want to, but because I wouldn't want to.
Well, I would want to in front of an audience, but like
they have a bunch of kids in the audience saying stuff like, wasn't she like a high dive champion?
She's like, my dad died high diving.
They never say, so maybe.
They never say, so that's my theory.
Headcanon.
Yeah, because they really should have to tell me why she's so upset about diving.
Yeah, because they want it to pay off later.
Yeah,
And
exactly. You know it doesn't. So anyway, she chickens out. She gets in her car, and then the 80s blonde bully comes up to be like, your dad's dead.
Oh my God. Literally.
She says you should have your dead dad buy you a new car. Or she says you should have your dad buy you a new car. And then it's like, oh, wait. Oh, your dad's dead.
Jesus.
Who does this?
This is one of the most diabolical bully lines I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
It is.
No one would say that.
I would
wouldn't
hope
think.
not. I would hope people wouldn't say that. I mean, I know that, I don't know. I feel like I'm sure there were people, I don't know. I feel like a dick when I say that sort of stuff. Because I didn't deal with this in high school.
Yeah. I did deal with bullying, and it wasn't that. That would be insane.
It wasn't like, your parents are divorced. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's nuts. So then Memo has an idea, and they're going to go get revenge. So they go and TP that bitch's house, and then Bumblebee ruins it because he does not understand. He crushes the first thing of toilet paper, like it pops it completely. And then they show him like, no, like this. And then they show him how to throw it. So he picks up the entire package of toilet paper and just throws all of that at once.
All the way over the house.
All the way over the house. So they're like, okay, well, maybe he can egg. And so they show him how to egg her car. And then he goes up and he takes both cartons of eggs. and goes and smashes them on the roof, and they're cracking up at him.
And
then
he's like messing them around with his hands.
and he's like,
getting
"Oh my
all
god,
over
yeah,
it.
you guys like it." And then he crushes it with his foot.
He steps on the entire car.
He steps on the entire, and they're like, "Oh my god, no!"
And then he starts jumping on it.
Yeah, and then so they hide, and they're trying to get B to come with them, and he just flips the car up on its side so he can hide behind that, and they're like, "No, no, no!" And so then he like pulls up, and they jump in, and they run away. And then
Is that the last time we see that bully? Mm-hmm. That is not enough of a comeuppance for what she said.
No. And so then they run away, and then they're getting pulled over, but B doesn't want to pull over because he's got a wild streak, I guess.
Yeah.
And then he just runs away from the cops.
Yeah.
Running away from the cop scene. And then the cop pulls up next to them, and he like tilts back
Their
Charlie
seats.
and Memo's
Yeah.
seats so that the cop can't see them. And the cop's like, "There's a VW bug driving itself around."
Yeah.
So that's bad.
That's not good.
They escape. They make it back to Charlie's. And the next day, Charlie's like, "You have to stay here because I'm pretty sure you're wanted." Brick killed a guy.
Yeah. He needed to lay low for a while.
Me to talk to you about that. You need to lay low. Doesn't he kill that guy with a trident?
Yes.
Yeah. And so B is hanging out in the garage, and he's getting bored because he's rewatched Breakfast Club like 3 times.
He loves doing the Judd Nelson fist.
Yeah, fist thing.
Yeah.
And then Wishbone comes into the garage, and then Bumblebee's like, "Oh, I'll follow Wishbone into this tiny dog door."
Yeah.
And in his defense, he was just looking through the door, and then he got too excited, and the door fell off.
Right.
But then he decides, it's a great idea to come into the house where I clearly don't belong and poke stuff.
And don't fit.
So it's just like a whole scene of slapstick and him messing up the house. And then Memo calls Charlie at work and is like, "You should probably get home."
Yeah.
And then he electrocutes himself.
And turns green. All of his electronics turn green.
Yeah. So that's fun. Oh, because he puts his finger in an outlet, and when he does that, the Decepticons get the hit they were waiting for.
Yeah.
So they know where he is now. So then Charlie's mom comes home to see the house, and Charlie's like, "Oh, I didn't do it, but I'm going to go because there's something going on with my car." And her mom's like, "No, you're not leaving. My house is an absolute mess because of your car." And then her mom's like, "You need to be a happy person because we're tired of dealing with your miserable ass."
Jesus.
And then she's like, "Just because you moved on after Dad died doesn't mean that I did." She says, "Because you got a replacement doesn't mean I did." And then her mom's like, "Oh, damn. Forgot she had a dead dad. Shit." And then she just runs out of the house.
Damn. I've kind of felt the emotions during that scene.
It was a really good scene. I'm glazing over it. It was a really good scene. It was really...
I feel like I'm the one glazing it.
No, I'm glazing over it for sure. You're glazing it, and I'm glazing over it because I don't want to cry. So then she tells Memo that she feels like a burden, and then Memo says that the darkest nights show the brightest stars, and he's like, my mom got that from Weight Watchers." And so then
It's a pretty cool line.
It's a great line. And then they run into a military, brigade. I don't know, assembly line. What do you call it when they block you?
Blockade.
Roadblock? Yeah, blockade.
Yeah.
And the military grabs both Memo and Charlie and are holding them. And then Bumblebee transforms stands up, and then they're like, "Don't run." And then Bumblebee grabs Charlie and takes off.
Yeah, John Cena goes, "Don't run, do not run." And Bumblebee grabs her and jumps over the hill, and he goes, "She ran."
Yeah, but he says she ran.
I know.
She didn't do nothing.
She didn't do shit.
She was just standing there. So she's inside Bumblebee, but the Decepticons are here, and they come up, and they pretty much, Bumblebee is not a good fighter, in my opinion, because Bumblebee always gets the shit kicked out of him.
That's what's interesting in the animated series is he's not a soldier. He's like a miner, MINER.
Okay.
And was just called to the war effort.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Because he tried to get into a mine earlier.
A mine, yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, then he gets shocked by the military, and so does Charlie, because she touches a piece of metal that's being electrocuted.
Yeah.
Smart.
Smart.
So they get knocked out. She wakes up in her house, and John Cena is talking to her parents about how she stole a war machine. And then her stepdad's like, I mean, when I was a teenager, I did some crazy stuff. I stole like a pack of Mentos or something like that. And John Cena's like, we know. And then she's like, no, he's my friend. I didn't steal it. And then they're like, he? And she's like, yeah, he.
Yeah.
So there you go. And then Charlie is like basically she's planning on going to get Bee back. And we see that Bee is being tortured to reveal Optimus Prime's location. And then her little brother, because she goes to get Memo to go with her to go save Bee. Because there's clearly not like a lot of people watching this house. Because she just jumps out her window and walks across the street and is throwing rocks in the front yard at someone else's house. And no one's like, hey, there's that girl who's not supposed to leave. But then her brother is just outside and is all like, I'm going to tell mom. And she's like, no, you can't. And then what does she offer him? She offers him something to not say anything.
I don't remember,
but younger sibling stuff.
Yeah.
And then she tells him, because he's like, well, I'm going to go help you. Because the whole thing is he does karate. So he's like, I'll beat the shit out of people for you.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I actually need you to stay here because it's a more important job because I need someone to keep mom and stepdad distracted.
Someone trustworthy.
And then he's like, I'm trustworthy.
And she goes, hell yeah, you are, in his face acting.
And he's so excited.
He's like,
oh my God, I'm trustworthy. So she leaves him there. Charlie and Memo make it to Bee and then are watching him get beat up. Because again, I guess it's the 80s and there's no security around a military facility.
Yeah.
No one's watching this.
Dude, that scene, though, when they're in Memo's room.
Oh my gosh, it's great.
When he first answers the window, he's kind of standing near a curtain and he like has his left hand come in and grab his neck from like behind the curtain. And then
he pretends like someone
to pull himself
him.
for half a second and then just does the like, no, I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
Like hand wave.
It cracked me up. And then they walk into his room and he's like, my sister likes to prank me by putting her stuff here. And he's just hiding all of his hair care products.
Yeah. And then the way he sits on the bed trying to sit next to her, but there's not enough room.
It's so funny.
So he's like part on the bed frame and like trying to like weasel closer.
It's great. Honestly, that kid should be more stuff. Kid. He's got to be like 35 now or something
Probably.
Ridiculous, but he's great. So, and then while Bee's getting beaten up, the message from Optimus Prime plays and is all like, hey, Bee, you need to protect Earth because if the Decepticons find it, they will destroy all of Earth. And then the guy who's been like championing their work, of course, is like calling John Cena and is like, hey, actually, I think we fucked up and this is a bad idea. And now they're in all the satellites and we're all going to die. And then he gets he gets popped.
Yeah.
So whoopsie. And then,
I think we missed the part where Dropkick said the humans are multiplying. Please let me kill them.
Oh, no, that was at the very beginning where they first see John Cena. Yeah. She was there multiplying. Please let me kill him. And she's like, let me cook. I got a plan. So then we see the little brother, Otis, comes out and he's like, Charlie has fallen ill and has retired to her chambers. Please stay clear for the evening. She wishes to be left alone. And the dad,
everybody in
the house are just staring at him like, what? And then he goes, Charlie has fallen ill.
Has fallen ill. He completely loses confidence.
He loses all of his confidence. What I love about that scene, though, is right before he says that, their whole house is destroyed because of Bumblebee being in the house. And the dad asks, where's the crazy glue?
Yeah.
As he's looking at their split couch.
Yes.
It cracks me up. And then he's like, but he didn't break the reel. The reel-to-reel's fine.
Yeah. He is making me laugh.
He's adorable. So anyway, then the mom comes up and is like, what is wrong with you? Are you on drugs? And
Charlie has fallen ill.
She's like,
you tell me where Charlie is right now.
She's not in a room. And so the Decepticons shoot Bee in the face and Decepticon and roll out.
Yeah.
He doesn't say Autobot and roll out.
It's Autobots. Transform and roll out.
Oh, I'm just taking the transform out, I guess.
And Megatron wouldn't tell anybody to transform and roll out. He doesn't say dumb catchphrases.
He would kill people. Didn't he kill like lots of people in the Transformers movie, the 1986?
He died.
What?
To
to the big
Orson Welles.
space monster.
Yeah, and then Gravitron killed a lot of people, and Gravitron was voiced by
Orson Welles. Oh, Leonard Nimoy.
Thank you. I had to do the
Yeah, he literally just did the like live long and prosper thing
the
at me.
Vulcan sign. I couldn't even remember the word Vulcan.
You need to watch more Star Trek.
No.
You probably do.
No, I remember the word Vulcan.
Okay. What's Worf?
Klingon.
Good job.
I win.
You win all of it.
No more Star Trek for me.
What's Data?
An android.
There you go.
A replicant.
He's a replicant. I don't have anything else to ask you, really.
I aced Test Your Might this episode.
Who's the doctor in Enterprise? Like the Next Generation, that one.
Next Generation?
Yeah, the one I just finished watching.
Chakwas.
Chakwas? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
For one season,
Yeah.
right? Who's Chakwas?
Mass Effect.
No, yeah, Chakwas. No. What's the name of they did replace the doctor in season 2 because
Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a scientist.
that's McCoy.
There you go.
They replaced the doctor in season 2 because Gates McFadden had like a dispute.
Is that a character name or an actor name?
That's an actor name.
That is a Star Trek ass name.
Isn't it great though?
Yeah, well, yes.
Gates McFadden is a great name.
That's got to be the character name.
No, it's her real name.
This is a woman.
Yeah.
Wow. I need to
Beverly Crusher
re-examine
is
my
the
biases.
doctor's name.
Crusher.
Yeah. But I can't remember the name. Polanski, I think, is the name of the doctor.
I've
they
never
replaced her
seen
with.
a single second of Next Generation, so I'm not.
Well,
gonna be
I'm
able to help
unemployed
you.
now, so I'll fix it for you.
I am not. I do not have time for any of that. Also, we're on air.
We are, yeah. So anyway, they shoot B in the face and leave. Oh, I forgot that's where we left it.
God.
And so Charlie's crying over B's dead body, and then she's like, "Oh my gosh, give me the electric gun!" And then she uses like 4 or 5 of them as a defibrillator, and then it works. And
Eventually, they do the whole crying like it's not going to work. He's dead,
and then he sits up in the background
Memo's
like Undertaker.
But we can date now. And then he sits up like Undertaker in the background.
Yeah, and so his memory is fully restored. So. And then John Cena, for some reason, blows open the garage door to this building instead of just opening it. He didn't even try. And then he, like, basically Bumblebee goes into like military mode, and then John Cena throws Charlie on the ground, and that makes Bumblebee mad, and so Bumblebee like hits him, and he takes a bump. Yeah.
He does. He takes a hell of a bump.
He does.
Dude, that when he pushes her to the ground and Bumblebee is being dragged by all the Hummers and claws his hand down into the pavement and stands up.
It's cool.
And his eyes turn red.
Because I don't understand why John Cena is an idiot, because you've seen this Transformer before that didn't attack you.
Yeah. And then John goes, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
And then takes a hell of a bump.
Yeah.
Dude, movies need more, how would you call this moment? Like, I ain't the one.
Yeah.
More moments like this in movies.
Facts. And then Bumblebee's eyes turn red and he kills all the military people who were standing there.
It's badass.
And then Charlie's trying to get B to stop, but he's like full war mode.
Yeah.
And then he stops.
Just firing cannons all over the place till he hears his girl's voice.
Yeah. And then B needs to go take out like a satellite tower. Like, I don't know what it's called. Some kind of array, I guess.
Sure.
And then Charlie is going with him. And Memo's like, "Don't worry, I'll stay here and buy you some time."
This is dope, too.
Yeah. And so she takes off with Bumblebee. And then Memo tries to stop the 3 military vehicles who are pursuing her, and they just drive around him.
He stands in the middle of the road screaming, "Stop," and holding out his hand. They just keep accelerating, and he's like, "Stop, stop." And then they get there, and he crouches.
Yeah, did not work.
Then they pass, and he goes, "That did not work."
That did not work. So then her parents now see that there's a high-speed chase. Like, they're looking for Charlie.
It's a medium-speed chase.
It's immediate. They're going like maybe 25. Yeah. She's running away with Bumblebee. There's 3 military vehicles pursuing her, and then her family with Ron driving, because they keep saying like, "We need to get seatbelts." I guess their car doesn't have seatbelts yet. And then I liked this part. I honestly really like her stepdad, Ron, because they get up to Charlie and they're telling her like, "Pull over," and she's like, "No, you need to leave me alone. I'm doing stuff." Yeah. And then their mom says something, and then Ron just starts slowly swerving across the road so that the military, like, buying her time.
Yeah.
And then they end up getting in like a wreck, and then the mom yells at him and is all like, we have a kid in the car. What were you doing? And he was like, I mean, it was lose. I was trying to save one kid. And I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? So, I mean, I think he did the right thing. But the Decepticons are on the satellite and they like plug in some green thing to send communications to the Decepticons that Optimus Prime, because they figured this out. I didn't add this. They figured out in Optimus Prime's like letter to Bumblebee that Optimus Prime is on his way with the Autobots to Earth.
Yeah. So the bad guys do an energy beam into space.
Yeah.
In this movie, of course. But I understand what it's for this
It's
time.
just a data transfer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally just communication.
Yeah.
And so B puts Charlie in a dumpster because he's like, I'd die if anything happened to her.
Oh, yeah. He's
I don't
talking
remember.
with radio
all the
sounds now.
time. Yeah, but I didn't know that song, so I can't sing it.
Yeah, I don't either.
And then B starts shooting at the Decepticons.
It was a Smiths song, which I guess is important for character development.
Oh, okay.
'Cause that's her favorite.
Yeah. So B shoots at the Decepticons, and then the fight begins. And then Charlie's dumpster gets shot. She's fine.
Dude, just one tiny little scene when Dropkick jumps off of that tower and because he's a triple changer, he can change into, we haven't even talked about his car. He's an AMC Javelin, which is a very little known muscle car, but a great muscle car. It looks great anyway.
I thought they were the exact same muscle car.
He jumps off. No, he's a Javelin. She's a Roadrunner. He jumps off of the array and has the helicopter propellers behind him while he's in robot form, and then switches to a helicopter for a split second. And then by the time he gets down to the ground, he switches back to robot form to land that Superman punch.
That's cool.
Bumblebee, it was so cool.
That's cool. And then, so the other Decepticon is still on the tower, Shatter, and he's just fighting Dropkick. Is that what you said his name is?
Yeah, they have the craziest little boy names.
Yeah, they're terrible names. So Charlie's trying to get to the tower because she realizes that the transfer is about to go, and that Bumblebee needs help. Yeah. So she's trying to get to the tower so she can unplug the communications device. And then we get like this really cool running scene where she's running through like this. It's like a dock kind of a thing. It's like on the water. So she's like running down this dock with Bumblebee and Dropkick fighting over her head.
Yeah.
It's a pretty sweet scene, honestly.
It's pretty sweet.
I liked it. And then B, she's up somewhere. Just ignore her for a second. And then B grabs a chain and wraps it around Dropkick while he's a helicopter and pulls him down. And then he turns back into his human form. I don't know what you call it. Robot form. And then the guy's like, chains aren't anything on me. And then Bumblebee rips him apart.
Yeah, he does.
Like shreds him.
It's crazy.
It was really cool. Charlie makes it over there, and then B shoots Shatter to pull the last one off of Charlie, so that Charlie can do what she needs to do. So to get her to fight him instead.
Turns out he's even more outmatched now.
Oh, yeah, Shatter's badass. Yeah. So Charlie's trying to unplug the device while B is getting like his absolute ass kicked.
Yeah,
like this is how Wolverine fights.
Yes.
Just throw your body at the problem.
He's not doing well.
No, he's not. And so she gets the power to the tower shut down. And then B basically stops because the Shatter is basically like, fuck you for turning off my email. Now I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna kill her.
Yeah.
And then B's like, anyway, I'm gonna shoot this, I don't know, lock thing so that the water will come in here.
Yep.
And then he does.
He does. And she says, you're going to kill us both. And he reaches around and puts her in a headlock.
He doesn't
holds
care.
Her there.
Yeah. And so then a tanker comes and it runs into her and blows up, killing her.
Pinches her into the dock.
Yeah.
And he goes down into the water underneath it.
Yeah. And then Charlie, because Bumblebee sinks to the bottom of the, I don't know what you would call this. It's like a wet dock and a dry dock.
Lock is a pretty good word.
Yeah.
I think that might be
so
accurate.
it's now full of water. And then Charlie's like, oh my God, my car is going to drown. Yeah. I don't know why she's that worried about it. It's
just a car.
It's just a robot. Well, I mean, but he's a robot. He doesn't need oxygen.
He's electronics, though, I think.
He's in 1987. What year? Well, he's got to be a 60-something bug, right?
Well, water would still flood a 67 bug. It
Anyway.
would flood all of the fuel systems.
So she forgets about her dead dad.
But he's an alien,
and
so I have no idea.
She does the high dive to save B. And she gets all the way down to him. And he's like, oh, why the fuck are you here? I didn't need you to come down here.
Look at that one scene character development.
And then he's like, I mean, I guess now I'll swim out. I was actually just chilling, having a great day. And so then he swims out, and then John Cena is on the deck and tells Charlie and B to go get away. Because he's like, my people are going to come, and now I know that Bumblebee's a good guy.
And she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, have you never seen a John Cena face turn?
I saw a John Cena heel turn, and it was terrible.
But the face turn was good.
Was it?
No.
No. No.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. I feel so bad because I was excited when John Cena was coming back.
Yeah.
And then they ruined it. Well, one particular person
ruined it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so he tells them that they need to go, and then they leave, and then I think a memo pulled up and was all like, I'm here. And John Cena was like,
what's going on? What's next?
He was like, the world's already been saved, kid. And then Memo's like, okay, all right.
He goes, cool.
Can you call my mom? Well, I love Memo.
Me too.
And then we see Charlie is with B, and it seems like they're on the northwest side of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yes.
That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah. Hard to tell because they did a bunch of CG to make it look like the 80s.
Which is when the Star Trek movie takes place.
I will say, you forget very often, I did, that this movie is in the 80s.
Yeah.
Because it looks like a modern Transformers
that's the thing,
movie. Except that the cars are old.
I think that what I like about watching old movies nowadays is because fashion is so whatever you want to do now, kind of, that it just passes.
When she was at Coney Island and girls were dressed for the beach, they were dressed like the 80s.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else in the movie ever was.
I doubt it's Coney Island.
I doubt it is since it's San Francisco.
Yeah.
I bet it's the wharf or the pier.
Pier or something like that.
Yeah. Be the wharf.
They were dressed like the hair, like the bully's hair and stuff was very 80s.
And they had those loose blouses with the tight like neon shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was some of it that we didn't bring back, but there's some of it that's like, yeah, you could wear that today and no one would bat an eye.
But the military is driving Humvees, which they still drive the same ones today. And
you could see a Beetle outside today.
I feel like the color grading is a bit too modern.
Probably.
To convince you that it's the 80s. But,
yeah.
But it's good.
It's good.
It's still happening though.
So yeah, the movie's still going. So I wonder what year did Captain Kirk go save the whales?
It must have been the 80s.
It was definitely
when
the 80s.
The movie came out.
I'm just wondering if the whales were in that, like, still at the aquarium at this time.
In the bay. Oh.
Or if they had been saved.
There's just no way of knowing.
Well, I could look up what year that movie takes place. No way of knowing
whatsoever.
I love that movie. That's like when
that's fun.
It's
you made me watch
movie.
all the movies with no context for the show, but that movie was fun.
My only memories from the old Star Trek movies were Wrath of Khan, the scene where he puts the bug in that guy's ear.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, wow.
That was my only memory. And then obviously when Leonard Nimoy goes swimming with some whales.
Obviously.
Yeah. Those were my only two shots that I remembered.
Yeah. How could you forget?
I know, right? Classics. So anyway, those are actually good movies. But then I think it's really
the
sweet.
even numbered ones are better. But
you did watch those with me.
Yeah.
Isn't Wrath of Khan number 4?
Yeah.
So
that'd be an even numbered one, and I think the time travel one's either 2 or 6.
Which one's the time travel one?
The one we're talking about, the 80s one.
Oh yeah, I think it's 6. Yeah, I think. Anyway, so I think it's really sweet because Charlie's basically telling B that he needs to go because the Decepticons now know where he is. Well, not really, because she stopped the transfer, so I don't know why he needs to go. But she says that the world needs you, and I need you out there protecting us.
She writes herself out as a sequel. Is what happens.
And then he thanks her for giving him his voice.
Yeah.
And I cried. I was crying during all this part.
And then he sees some sort of familiar car passing on the Golden Gate Bridge.
And he turns into a Camaro.
Into a Camaro.
And then she says, "Are you serious? You could have been a Camaro the whole time?"
I swear that is one of the only times I've ever heard anybody say the make of any car in any movie ever.
Yeah.
No one ever says it.
Yeah. I love it. She called it.
Gone in 60 Seconds says it a lot, but I can't think of another.
It's because they have a list.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then we see B driving away, and he's driving next to Optimus.
He does. He pulls up next to Optimus and crosses the Golden Gate Bridge.
Crosses the bridge with Optimus Prime. Yeah. It's beautiful.
And abandons her on that hill.
Yeah, she doesn't have a car.
She just has to walk down
Yeah, she
and
just
all
has
the way
to
back
walk
across
all the way home.
the bridge.
Well, I think she lives in a small town outside of San Francisco.
You think so?
I think so.
Maybe.
So it's a happy ending. She goes and sees her family. Everyone's like, "Oh, we love you," and she's like, "Oh, I love you," and then it's happy. And then Memo tries to hold her hand, and she's like, "Oh, not yet." And he's like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right." And then we have Optimus and B, and they're talking about their future. And then he's like, "Oh, B127," and Bumblebee's like, "My name is Bumblebee now." And then we see that Charlie fixed up her dad's vet and is driving it around with a beautiful paint job that I don't know how she got done.
I don't know how she afforded the paint job.
Me neither.
The cars
It's
make
gorgeous.
sense. The parts make sense because of the salvage yard.
I think that maybe false imprisonment from the U.S. military.
You think?
Maybe she sued.
She got a settlement.
Yeah.
And used that. It's like an $8,000-$9,000 paint job.
It's a beautiful paint job.
Metallic flake.
It was a cherry
Black
paint
cherry
job for
red.
that vet. It was
Yeah.
gorgeous, and it even had the white little like
The white on the side. Yeah.
gorgeous.
Because it's like a 50s Corvette.
Yeah.
And
Anyway.
then it's playing her song. It's playing Back to Life.
Yeah.
Which she wrote for Bumblebee.
I don't know that one.
I'm not going to sing a Hailee Steinfeld song.
Oh, well, I don't know that one. But
you can listen to it later.
yeah,
It's a good one.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, it really is.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Thanks. But
I like it a lot. It's easily the best Transformers movie I've seen. I haven't seen Transformers 1 or Rise of the Beasts.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to add those ones in.
No, you can't add in movies you haven't seen.
Oh, I just did.
I just made up those rules. You can't.
Oh, okay. Well, I already did. I did it before you changed the rules.
That's
so
true.
I'm grandfathered in. But yeah, I love it. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. I think it's a great movie, and it's quite funny.
It's really funny. I don't know if we're as good at selling the comedy as those professional actors are, but watch it. It's free on Paramount. Well, it's included with Paramount
Yeah, you have to Paramount.
Plus,
Yeah.
and available to stream for like $4. It's probably available on Blu-ray for like $6.
And I don't know if it still
guess.
works, but if you have Walmart Plus, you get Paramount, the commercial version for free.
Yeah,
So
I think it's very good.
I love it. I think it's a great movie.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
that is your turn to pick an actor.
okay. The only person that I know is John Cena.
No, Braga's in this.
I don't want to watch Fast and Furious.
I don't know that actor's name.
No, I don't either. I think you said it earlier, but I don't remember it. So John Cena.
John Cena.
John.
Okay. This came up this week too while we were spending time with your brother. Your brother was upset that we said that Batista was the best wrestler actor.
Oh yeah.
And he thought, but I think he only thought that we just undersold John Cena. I think he agrees Batista's the best.
I think so.
And he said we needed to watch Peacemaker.
Peacemaker's a show.
Yeah. So why don't we watch The Suicide Squad and watch him as Peacemaker and see if we can.
I remember hating him in that. Not because of his acting, but because of
Not because of
Peacemaker's.
his acting. So let's examine his acting. Let's watch The Suicide Squad next week. Your dad also spent some time this week telling me that Suicide Squad without the is good.
I know he did. I know he did. And then Kyle the rest of the week kept being like, I can't be left with your dad in front of my dad, being like, he likes The Suicide Squad.
No, not
he likes Suicide Squad.
And doesn't like Thunderbolts.
I can't hang out. Yeah, I
can't
don't know
hang
why
out
he
with this
doesn't like
man.
Thunderbolts still. I think his argument for that's weak.
It is.
I
weak.
love Thunderbolts.
He's only talking about the ending.
Yeah.
But we'll cover that on our Patreon.
All right. Well,
So you want to watch The Suicide Squad? I remember that being great.
I remember liking it way better than Suicide Squad. So
The Suicide Squad, I already know this, is available to stream on HBO Max or whatever it's called now.
HBO. You can find
HBO
it. All right.
home box office.
All right. That's our week. Oh.
That's our week for the wraps.
That's a wrap for this week's episode. Thanks for joining us. If you like the show, leave a review, follow the chain, and join us next week as we link from Bumblebee to The Suicide Squad. Bye.
See ya.
Next week on Chain Link Theater.
I'm not joining your Suicide Squad.
I wouldn't take such extreme measures if this mission went more important than you could possibly imagine. Are you in? Or out? Your mission is to destroy every trace of something known only as Project Starfish Any questions?
Starfish is a slang term for a butthole. Think there's any connection?
No.